It was a somber ceremony as friends, families, and even acquaintances of the accused lined the road and flocked the house where the young boy grew up to say their final goodbyes. Young Archibald's body was discovered on Saturday in the Berbice River, some 6 days after he was reported missing. His body was fished out in the village of Cadbrat, which is about 3 miles from his hometown of Butters Village. Because the area behind Cadbrat was very bushy, authorities put the body in a boat and brought it out to this location where it was transported to the mortuary. Archibald was described by family members and teachers as a boy with incredible potential. 2 men, including a villager who is a known child molester, have since confessed to the crime and are expected to be charged shortly. They are Hilary Edwards, the man who raped the child, and Nicholas Christopher, the man who assisted in dumping the boy's unconscious body in the Berbice River. The 21-year-old girlfriend of the main accused, with whom she has a 4-year-old son, attended the funeral. The young lady broke down in tears as she struggled to come to grips with the fact that the man she shared a relationship with for 6 years is going to be charged with rape and murder. Her uncle, Roy Van David, told Newsroom that he had heard bad things about the man his niece was dating.
Time after time, different things. Yeah, but mostly about the same molested individuals, mainly male to my knowledge.
Many other villagers admitted to hearing stories about Edwards molesting several children before. Regional Chairman David Armagon, who attended the funeral service, declared that villagers have to accept blame for the neglect which led to the child's demise.
Something has to be wrong with his brain, because his body is ordinary, but his brain, something is wrong with it. And I think he needs to be examined. And I understand too that there are many like that, there's still others like that who might be walking around our streets. Maybe if we had taken the precaution based on what happened before, we might have been able to avoid this little boy being here. But we didn't do that. And maybe we are all at fault, not only the police, but the neighborhood and all other persons who should be responsible people in our community. We all need to take blame for what has happened.
A social worker also called on the community to become better protectors of children.
Every Guyanese a child protector. We need to stop child abuse, break the cycle and stop child abuse. If we as a community do not take serious firm action to prevent a reoccurrence of what has happened here, it will continue. I tell you what, most of the people who have been guilty of abusing children were once abused as children. And the fact is, based on the stories told and what is published in the media, that there are a group of abused young men in this community. And if we don't get sensitized and take action to help them and others, this could reoccur.
Villagers were urged not to let young Archibald's death be in vain and to refrain from being silent when it comes to matters of child abuse. Davina Samaru, Newsroom.